Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our longer reading, October 17th through the 31st, for my Sagittariuses. Hello, my Sages. Well, longer reading means I use 3 decks of cards. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, gives me my main message. Then I go to my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, fills in some of the gaps, sometimes gives us new information. Then I finish with my Osha Zen Tarot cards, any words of advice. Well, this time we're going to also add into the mix one card at the end from my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards, just to see if it's some sort of a summary. It's because I like that deck. Okay, well anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Okay, let's see what we have here. Now, some things about October. October 13th is the full moon in Aries. Now, what that means is remember there is some new energy with the new moon in Libra, new starts, new. From that to this full, it's all about new stuff, new things, kind of almost like setting it up for the next future. Then we have that new moon. Okay, then we go into Scorpio season, and that's like the night of the 22nd in some places to the 23rd. And Scorpio generally is about secrets, they want to keep kind of be in that background. They don't, they want to watch. But with Scorpio, there's the new moon coming on the 28th. And that's, again, new beginnings type of thing. But this is opposing Uranus, and with that, it's like, don't expect the unexpected. So, this is going to be high energy during Scorpio season, and Scorpio season goes into, November. What is it, the 22nd, November 22nd, when Sagittarius starts. Then we have our Mercury retrograde starting October 31st, maybe November 1st, depending on where you're at. And that's the communications aspect. That's when communications, just, whoa. There's a shadow, there's a foreshadowing before, and then there's an aftershadowing after of about 2 weeks. So, my thought on it, now this will be from when I told you October 31st, November 1st, through the 20th, 21st of November. And this is like the only Mercury retrograde this year to be totally in a water sign. Okay, so this is really, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of energy during Scorpio season. We do finish up Libra though, and Libra has been about creating a balance. So let's see. Oh, the other thing too is Mercury is in and out all month in October. So just be aware of communications, emails, news story. I'm going to post something on my Facebook page, a couple of these articles here that I've been looking at, and it's really, there's one that talks about that this is going to be that, and I think that you need to know this for whatever reason, that that special person could be coming into your life. That this is going to be a big setup for possibly the next 7 years. Okay, so it's like we need to use the energy wise. It can be extremely overwhelming though to a lot of people. Think back to our June, July, and August. I don't know about you, but that was a lot of energy. But that was really negative energy. It was changing energy. Let's put it that way. Just like, whoa, every time you'd go one way, it'd be like, whoa. But this energy is about getting, this is karmic, this is destiny, and getting you back on the track that you need to be. But it could still be harsh, okay? It doesn't necessarily, it's not negative. It's not negative at all, actually. The thing is that some people are not necessarily able to handle it. I think you'll be able to handle it. I think it might make you a little bit more higher pitched or higher maintenance. but you will be able to handle it. It might be more, it's the people around you that you need to be able to have a little bit of, I don't know, compassion with, or a little bit of patience with. Okay. So remember, I'm an intuitive channeler, so I hear things. And 3 cards face down. The first one is reversed, so that means it's a stronger message. Let's see what this says for my Sagittariuses. 3 of fire. Okay, you're going into a really good cycle. Now, this could be because, all what I just talked about with Scorpio, and then you follow that season. But this is like things coming together for you. This is like the culmination. I'm hearing culmination of a lot of the crud you've been to. This is like your reward. This is like, this is this karmic destiny type of reward. Okay. Now, I'm hoping that it's something that we say, yay, okay with. Sometimes the universe gives us things that we're like, oh, okay, thank you. But this is a positive card for you. 3 of fire, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Remember what I said. A lot of the stuff that's being put in, especially when Scorpio season starts, it's like your foundation for the next, 7 years. Okay, next card. The Knight of Air. Air energy is our Libra. We're in Libra season still, right as I speak. And Libra is about balance and keeping things fair. It's also our Aquarius, and it's our Gemini too. And Knight's very directional. So this is your intellect. So this is you. This is you. You have been really putting a lot of your negative emotion away, and you have really been embracing clarity in your thought process. And this is again, with this and this is again, no, this is where I want to go. This is what I'm going to do. I am clear on what I want. Maybe even, in some ways, if you really think about it, you might start chuckling and say, for the first time in my life, I know my purpose. Okay? So Knight of Air is intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed, however, take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. Now, with that, this is again, I told you, this is destiny. This could be you finding your place in life. Now, if that meant that you have always wanted to be a homemaker, it's like those people, the people that you wanted, they come in. And I'm not talking about working domestically. I'm saying if you've always wanted to have a home, a spouse and a family, it's like these are things that are being attracted to you now. Okay. If you've always wanted to have a high profile career, it's like you've been putting it out and the attraction is coming. Okay. So, but you have to put it out. You have to put it out. You have to stay positive, and put that out. Okay, let's see what this next card is. Renewal. This is Archangel Energy card. This is Archangel Jeremiah. Review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. And again, it's this very intellectual part. You have some really strong clarity, and you actually have this pathway, okay? And with this is that time. This is like a springboard. Springboard into that future of yours. You can use this energy for that. Now, sometimes it's all preparation. I've been talking to you about that for how long? Preparation to meet opportunity. So, this could be that, this is coming to me. If I want this from somebody, then I need to basically be what they would want also. Okay? It doesn't mean to change who you are per se, but it's like if you want somebody who is very neat, you may have to give up some sloppier habits, okay? If you want somebody who, and I know this is very basic type of thing. If you want somebody who is, who is very, very successful, then you need to present at least as somebody who is successful. Okay, I really feel a law of attraction. I feel that, if this is what I want, I need to up my game on who I am. I know that that's, I'm not trying to say be a fake or a phony, no. But if this is what you want, you need to step up to that. Okay? Okay. Let's see. That was just something. I hope I explained that correctly. I hope that it, I know it gets to whoever that needed to hear that. Okay, so let's go on. What else can you tell us for our Sagittariuses? Sagittarius. One more time. Sagittarius. Okay. Here we go. 3 cards, face down. First card, destiny. Remember, I was talking about destiny. And 10, remember, 10's transitional cards. You have completed a lot of your life lessons. You have completed a lot of your karmic crud. Okay, use the different, but you have met a lot of your karmic crud. This is that time. This is that time for you to embrace destiny. Okay? Because remember, 10s are transitional. You've completed something, and now something's about to begin for you. Next card. Ooh. Reversed. Temptation. Okay, so we have, that 15 is drawing me. And so here, 1 is a new beginning. 5 is about change. And it's kind of like, ooh, do I, I just get this kind of feeling that it's like, maybe you do know where you need to be or where you want to be, but then it's like, ooh, over there's kind of cool too. Okay? That's part of our life. It is part of our life, but I can tell you that if if destiny is directing you someplace and you are tempted not to go in that direction, well, sometimes it's taken out of your hands. Sometimes the choice can be taken out of your hands. So be careful about this. Be careful. So with this, really my Sagittarius is because this is kind of where I'm feeling that it's, that there's these moments and we all have them. You know what? I've been patient. I have done everything I'm supposed to do. I have gone through these trials and tribulations, and darn it all, I deserve it. You know what? We don't deserve a whole bunch of anything. Anything that we get is through, it's some of this is luck. Some of this is in our control too. I'm not saying it's not totally, but some of it's genetics. Some of it's just being born in the right place or at the wrong place. There are things that we were not able to necessarily control. But the one thing we can control is our sense of entitlement. Okay? So believe me, I've been there too. It's like, I've done this, I'm listening, I'm trying to do exactly what I feel that I'm supposed to be doing, and what? Be careful of that. Last card. This is lovely. But regardless of whatever happens, you come out of this triumphant. This is this is one new beginning again, and I feel very strongly this is this is like, the double-edged blade. It's cutting through the past. It's getting us into that new future. So just work with that. The only thing I'm going to say is just be careful of our own sense of entitlement. Okay. Any last words sure. Any last words of advice for our Sagittariuses? One card is down. We're going to cut this one. Okay. 1 and 2. Let's go get this one. Okay. Well, this one popped up face up. Okay, but this is the one that flew. And here we have past life. Okay. A lot of this, remember, I was talking about karma. I was talking about karmic, karmic balance, karmic crap. And and that's on your destiny card. So to me, it's like a lot of your karma, you have paid off a lot of negative karma. Okay? I feel that way. Now, next card. Okay, understanding. And that's funny because that's on that temptation. The thing is, you're no longer trapped. You now can go out there. You now are able to free yourself. You are now able to fly with the birds, okay? This bird, used to think that she was, held back. But there's an opening. Take it. Next card. Okay, mind. This is that thing again. This is that thing I was just saying. Your mind, many times over. Now you have to be careful with the mind. You have to be careful with your thoughts. Remember, I've talked about positive thoughts, positive, words. The same thing, if you do the negative and, if you have the negative thoughts, the negative words, that creates negative energy, that attracts negative energy. Now, be aware of the people around you also. If they are negative, they are little transmitters for that. And then all of a sudden, what you thought was very possible because they're saying, oh, come on now, you can never do that, and all of a sudden you start pulling that in. And a lot of people, they want you to succeed, but they don't want you to necessarily do better than they are doing. Okay? So just be aware of that. Because really, for you, my Sagittarius, this is all about karma, a lot of karma. I'm not going to say total karma. Karma, crud, met. Future, going forward. Abundance, I am seeing where I want, my Sagittarius is, you're seeing where you want to be. You're seeing your pathway. You're seeing what you need to do to get there. You have a strong, strong opportunity and success rate with this because what you put into action could carry you through for the next 7 years, and this is that time for you to do it. Okay? Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Okay, one last card. Archangel, Power Tarot cards. Okay. Your cards fly. Okay, here we go. Face down, not reversed. Let's see what it says here. The Three of Michael. Michael energy, again, is air energy. What we talked about, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And this is your best. This is the best. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. The past is now in the past. You have met a lot of your karma. Embrace that future. Okay? Okay. So my Sagittariuses, as always, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.